I remember that song.
Yeah, I'm not giving them the energy.
There you go.
Yes, I remember him from seasons, how many years ago? Almost 5, when the Housewives first came. So that's when we first met. I don't know if I remember any of the rest of you guys.
We were all there.
We were all there, yes.
Let me take a good look. Okay.
NeNe, Ryan's been quoted as saying that he created this role specifically for you. How does that feel?
Did you want me to say my name now?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
please.
sorry.
Okay. I'm NeNe Leaks with the New Normal.
Thank you.
And Ryan creating this character, Rocky, just for me, makes me feel really, really great. I worked with Ryan previously on Glee, and from that, he said to me, I loved your work on Glee. Would you take a character called Rocky for me? I didn't ask for the script. I didn't ask for anything. I just said, whatever you want me to do, Ryan, I would do it. And he said, well, I want you to be Rocky, and that's what happened.
Okay, so you took the part blind, but once
I
you
did.
find out what the show is about, how do you feel about that?
I was absolutely fine with it. It's about 2 gay guys who are partners for life. They're looking for a surrogate. I play the assistant, Rocky, who is outspoken, sassy, holds her own. She's a fashionista. I use my boss's credit card, and I'm fine with it. Listen, I'm around gays every day. You know, gay guys come to my house to do hair and makeup. They invented nail polish. They invented haircuts. They have invented eyebrow arching. They come to your house in high heels. They're very fun. I like them a lot.
And how do you feel about gays marrying and raising children?
I'm absolutely okay with it. Listen, I believe that the new normal is something that is not traditional. You live outside of the tradition, and you only live once. So in my opinion, you may as well live the way you want to live. And if living means you are with another man holding hands, then that's fine with me. Who am I to say that you can't hold hands with the person that you say you love? Now, raising children, I'm a mom. I have 2 boys of my own. So I believe that children need love. Now, if love comes from the grandmom, the auntie, the 2 gay daddies, whatever, as long as the children are being loved and being raised properly, what more can you ask for? There are plenty of children being raised in the world without love and without the proper needs. So if they can love children and raise them properly, go for it.
What has been the biggest challenge for you? You said you've got children, and it's a handful.
It is.
You know, so what has been the biggest challenge for you?
Well, I have a 13-year-old and a 22-year-old. And I had my first son when I was young. I was 20 years old, in college, pregnant. It was very difficult for me. I was a single mom. I feel like we have raised each other, me and my oldest child. It's not easy raising children. I always say to people, there are a lot of people that come to me and say, oh my gosh, I got 2 more years and she or he is out of the house. And I'm thinking, they're not going anywhere. Not 2 more years. In 2 more years, that's when you're going to need to hug them more, kiss them more, tell them how much you love them, and you have to truly guide them. So my biggest challenge with my oldest is guiding him. He's a typical 22-year-old who likes to be lazy, watch TV. He changes careers every week. He's in a new career. So our biggest challenge is guiding him and helping him to find something that he loves. So raising kids are definitely not easy. That's why I have 2 and not 5.
Now that you're pursuing a career in acting and
Yes.
succeeding at it, obviously, any regrets about starting in reality, or were you acting there to a certain degree?
I was not acting on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. No, before I ever was a reality star, I was out here in Los Angeles trying to make it as an actress. I would come out here for pilot season, stay at the Oakwood Apartments. They don't look so nice now. And I was trying to, make it in the business. And I met the producers of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I became one of the housewives. And from that, it has been a roller coaster ride ever since. It has been, I like to say, a blessing and a curse.
But was there a certain amount of performance or performance art in the Real Housewives show?
I can't really say that. The truth is, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, listen, us 6 girls, we didn't really like each other. So everything you saw was pretty much real. producers didn't have to say anything. We can come in and be like, good morning, I don't like you.
So
And that
what
made
was-
for great television.
What
What
was
was it
the
that you
curse
wanted to
of,
be when you first started in college, even when you were a kid? What did you think you'd grow up to be?
I thought I would be a news anchor. I majored in mass communications. I had a minor in journalism. I always knew I could talk, but I didn't like to read.
What was the curse part of you feel?
I said that it's a blessing and a curse. The blessing is you get to meet so many wonderful people like you guys. You get to make great connections. You get so many business opportunities thrown at you. You make good money. And the curse to me, the biggest curse of all, is losing my privacy. I'm very private. I have my couple little girlfriends. We love to chit chat, but I like to go to the supermarket myself. I like to go shopping myself. I like to drive my car myself. And I'm a loner. I like to be alone, but I can't do that anymore. So to me, losing your privacy is the biggest thing. People want to know about everything, your relationship, did you break up, who you're dating, where are the kids, what's going on, what color is your shoe, what kind of handbag, did you get a haircut? Just like, Jesus, give me a break. So losing your privacy
So
is
when did you
something-
know that you made it? And what do you think of them posting your salary on, since you are a private person?
Posting my salary was strange. It wasn't cool to me at all because, listen, I already have family members asking me for stuff, and then you want to go post my salary? That wasn't cool at all to me. Now everybody's asking for something. And everybody, even, I mean, when people even come to cut your hair, now normal haircut, if they came to your house, was $100, now mine is $300. I don't know why that happened. You know, because people elevate the prices on you, so that's not cool. You know, and then I may have wanted you to think I made more money than that. And now all of a sudden you know exactly what I make. It wasn't fair.
And any
You know,
regrets from being on Celebrity Apprentice?
Yes? What about Celebrity Apprentice?
Not
Any
coming
regrets?
back.
Oh, there was no regrets at all. I saw Mr. Trump at the NBC upfronts. And he and I have a good laugh every time we see each other. He really respects me. I like him a lot. I think that he is true to who he is. And I have no regrets. Now, I hear they're doing an all-star. And I'm not sure that I'd be willing to do that. But I have no regrets. And if Mr. Trump had given me 2 days of sleep, I could have come back and won.
Well, I want to ask you about, you know, you ooze like a confidence. There's a confidence about you. How early did you see that, or is that something that you had to learn? Did it just come naturally?
You know, I think it may be something that you have to learn. When you are younger, you tend to care about what people think. And then as you grow a little bit older and you go through experiences, you kind of don't really care what anybody thinks. So if I got a hair out of place today, I really don't care what y'all think. I'm just here being me. And I think you have to learn that, though. You have to learn confidence, and you have to learn, I have a lot of energy, and I'm just confident in who I am. Like, this is who I am. I was just outside telling one of the ladies, I want to lose 10 pounds, and I got to thought, well, this is just my size. I don't think I'm going to be any smaller in life.
So you're good with whatever.
Whatever it is, I'm really happy with it.
NeNe, before they take you away,
Am I leaving?
pretty soon, have you shot more than the pilot, or have you seen the scripts for more than the pilot?
I just got my script last night, so I haven't looked at it. And we've only shot the pilot, but we've been doing like different like promos and stuff.
The pilot is usually, traditionally pilots are a lot of exposition, and we don't
Yeah.
really get a lot of story. Will we be seeing more of Rocky? Do you know? Have you talked to Ryan?
Oh yeah, you know, I was when they first talked to me about this, I was a guest star. I'm now series regular, so you see a lot of me.
So they're going to be expanding your storyline
Yes.
also, but
Yes.
you don't have a clue as to what that is.
No, not really. I got the script though. I didn't check it out last night. So.
Rocky's a straight woman, though, right?
She's very straight. She's very vocal. She's very sassy. Yeah, she's not gay. I'm probably the only one that's got a little sense.
And NeNe, before she takes you, what do you say about those people who want to be inspired? They're inspired for where you come from and what you've achieved.
I talked about this earlier. I'm all about girl power, so I love seeing these ladies sit here on pages and ask questions and boss you guys around like that. Is just so cool. I love that. I'm all about woman power. Everything that I've been through in life, you know, I was in an abusive relationship for a really long time when I was very young. So I formed a foundation called Twisted Hearts Foundation for Women of Domestic Abuse. And so I'm all about women being powerful and strong and being out there and doing their thing. So I love seeing women work, and I hope that one of the ladies at the table is the big boss.
Well, how,
That
One
one
of them
now.
is.
I see her.
before you go, I have to ask, how did you extricate yourself from that abusive relationship?
You know, it took a lot of thought, a lot of prayer, a lot of strength, a lot of love from just friends. You know, I thought about it for a long time. This is crazy. I thought about my transition, how I was going to leave him. I actually thought about it. Because for a very long time, I thought that it was love when it really wasn't love. I would think that, you know, my aunt raised me, and she's a much older woman today. She's 84. And one of the things she and I talk about all the time, I said, well, when I was growing up, this is something that I don't do that you did. You never really told me that you loved me. And she said to me, you were supposed to know that I loved you. I gave you everything. I gave you a warm bed, you had a roof over your head, you had clean clothes to wear. But I said, you never really said the words, I love you. So when I left home and the first guy I got with, he said, I love you. And that was my abuser, the person that said, I love you. So I was with him all the time. I really thought it was love. Because we would fight and then he would say, I love you. So I thought, okay, this is really love. So I thought about how can I leave him. So I plotted my exit, which wasn't easy to do because I was afraid of him. But I made it to the other side. I'm so much more stronger for that. And I'm a voice for a lot of women who are in abusive relationships. Now, I know there are men that are in abusive relationships, but they don't really, society doesn't really talk about it as much. But I'll see if I can find somebody to represent you guys.
I'm sorry to tear you away, but
Thank you.
Oh, you know, I could talk forever.